Greetings, lords and ladies, and welcome to the next first look at your suggested mods. This time we'll be looking at the mod Perisno. Now, this mod is set in a fictional world of fantastical races such as elves, dwarves, giants, and more. Well, humans, of course, as well. Now, I didn't really find that much, shall we say, flavor text on the ModDB page, but we'll be jumping right into this. It seemed interesting enough when I started it up earlier, just to see if the videos would be too choppy or choppy at all, etc. It was still a little bit choppy, so I had to take care of a few things, but hey, here we are. Hint 7. Wounded party members will heal faster while resting in taverns. Alright. Taking a little while, aren't you? Alright, so, not too sure why that took as long as it did, but here we are. Welcome to the land of Perisno, where elves and giants roam in the ancient moors and forests, where dwarves craft great works, and men from mighty empires form mighty empires. Dragons lurk in dark abodes of stories old, with vast and exotic lands abound. There are many powerful kingdoms and empires waging war for control of all the land, while smaller groups and factions stake out their own claims and rivalries, sowing havoc and destruction in their wake upon the populace. You have been chosen to rise into greatness, to find your destiny. Enter, adventurer, into the world of Perisno. Alright, so there was a little bit of flavor. Here we go. Continue. Toggle mod options permanent. Oh, hello. Toggle fog of war. Currently it is disabled. Alright, that's an interesting little addition. But then again, you don't really see anything too far. I'm not too sure if does this mean on the map or on the battlefield? Huh. Toggle true proficiency level. Currently standard. Toggle hard mode. Currently disabled. What is hard mode, I wonder? Enable due to hard mode. Toggle fog. Alright, well, we'll disable it for now. Maybe if you guys decide to do this mod, we might try the hard path. Alright, so, gender, race, history, review. We'll go with man for now. Human, elf, dwarf, giant. Race information. Oh, okay, so there is plenty of flavor. I like that. Humans are varied as their cultures, and this is no less true in Perisno as anywhere else. They are often viewed as bland and relatively talentless by the older races, with nothing to separate them in their features save for their differing cultures. They reside in all parts. Okay, so it's does it say stuff for every race? Wait. So tell me about the dwarves. There we are. We'll go with the dwarf. Oh, we can go with the giant as well. Wow. The dwarves are as old as Perisno itself. This is a common phrase used throughout Perisno to tell of the reclusive and secretive dwarves. Short but stout, the dwarves are master craftsmen, blacksmiths, and miners, and their architects are the envy of the world. Once an integral part of the old Perisno Empire, their vast and wealthy cities within the southern mountains once drew the line between Perisno and the great southern continent of Canaan. Now, in the wake of the Elvish invasion, the Dwarven Kaikoth Confederation is but a shadow of its former self. Aha! I knew it! The Elves were evil the whole time! Alright. We'll go with the Dwarves. Gold, renown, one-handed, two-handed. Oh, okay, so we actually get to see what our character will look like. A land far from Perisno. Karnoth, the capital of the Dwarven Empire Kingdom. Wait, why does it... Hey, give me the rest. Interesting. Okay, so we're from a land far from Perisno. Okay, like, I don't know. We were perhaps from a faction of the dwarves outside of Perisno, and now we've returned to our home. Who was your father? A religious zealot, a thief, a simple messenger, a hunter. Alright, power draw, weapon. Let's try and go with a veteran warrior, traveling merchant, an impoverished noble. I'll go with a veteran warrior. I like that you have charisma from the very beginning. Crafting. What did you enjoy as a child? Stealing, crafting, reading. Nope. Scouting. Finding, spotting. Oh, okay. Writing. +3 writing. Less gold, less renown. One-handed, two-handed. Strength, charisma. That's pretty good. What else? Shooting or swimming. Interesting. We'll go with writing. I know, it's weird for a dwarf, but hey. What was your first adult job? A squire, a spy, a physician, a smith, a bandit. Okay, I'm looking at the stats right now. A bounty hunter, an army recruit. Smith looked the best because everything is divisible by 3 except for charisma. So we'll go with the smith. Why did you begin adventuring? Because I lost a loved one. Wait, because of a strange accident. 16779, alright. To learn more about the old kingdom of Perisno. For money and power. Because I was forced out of my home. Because of wanderlust. Okay, because I lost a loved one. Okay, so that I believe is like nothing changes over here from what it was before for personal revenge. It does give us everything divisible by 3 as well and greater strength. Loved one. Because here's the thing, like, we are a dwarf. We're supposed to be brawny, I believe. So maybe like this, for personal revenge. Well, something happened. Okay, so review. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was a veteran warrior. As a child, your family scrambled out a meager living from your father's wages as a guardsman to the local lord. It was not an easy existence, and you were too poor to get much of an education. You learned mainly how to defend yourself on the streets, with or without a weapon in hand. That's brutal. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. As a boy, you particularly enjoyed riding. There was nothing you loved as much as speed and wind blowing around you. And even that wasn't enough. Despite multiple traumas you kept teaching your horse new tricks and later showed them to astonished public. Then, as a young adult, you became a smith. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become an adult probably, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You pursued a career as a smith, crafting items of function and beauty out of simple metal. As time wore on, you became a master of your trade, and fine work started to fetch fine prices. With food in your belly and logs on your fire, you could take pride in your work and your growing reputation. But soon, everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you make this decision was personal revenge. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to leave, with the rage burning brightly in your heart. You want vengeance. You want justice. What was done to you cannot be undone, and these debts only be paid in blood. As a common man, you may face some difficulty establishing yourself as an equal among Perisno's great lords. Alright. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Allow me to quit without saving, of course. Alright, so, I went and checked, like, dwarf names. Yeah, because I actually want to go with the dwarf name. And, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about Thane Moon Quarry. I don't know, it just sounded like a good name to me. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Alright, so, okay, this is awesome because we can go strength immediately, and we also have 3 additional attribute points that we can give either into agility or intelligence. Riding 3, shield, weapon master, so with agility we wouldn't really be getting much right now, so perhaps intelligence in order to be able to strengthen ourselves a little further. So we'll go into 9 intelligence. Power strike, that's awesome. Power draw, I mean, yeah, archery good. Maybe 1 more into iron flesh. We'll go 2 into trainer perhaps. Inventory management, already a 2, that's awesome. Alright. Engineer, persuasion, leadership, personal management, and persuasion. We'll put 1 into each of those. There we go. And also a tradesman, look at that, a 4 already. It's gonna come in useful when we try to buy and sell stuff. Awesome. Alright. 2-handed weapons, 1-handed weapons. I don't know, like, I haven't really checked out the weapons and whatnot yet. And I'm not sure what most of the weapons for dwarves are like. However, considering this mod does have shields, I quite like the idea of having a one-handed weapon and a shield, and perhaps a little bit of archery as well, since we did go into that. Alright. Hello! Aren't you a handsome dwarf? Okay, skin, let's go with... let's see. What's the difference between these two? Sure. Oh, I don't know why, but the blue eyes are kind of cool on this one. Alright, beard, wait, hair. We're just getting little bandages around her. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know why, but like a bearded, bald dwarf. I'm feeling this. I am feeling this. Alright. And a magnificent beard at that. What sort of other beards are there? I mean, all of them are magnificent. Look at that. What the heck? Okay, no, that's not gonna be our mouth. Jaw width. I'm fine with a jaw. Chin forward. Chin shape. You can have a brawnier chin. Chin size is a little bit smaller. There we go. There we go. Alright, alright. I'm a little bit happier with that. Cheeks, nose height, cheekbones, eye width. Good God, okay, so that's what randomized does, huh? Face ratio? Nah, that's fine. Temple width, it's fine as well. Face depth, face width, slightly. Trying to figure out how to not have him have like a. Where are the lips? There's no lips. Okay, fine. We'll just go with this, and give him a magnificent beard as well. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm feeling this one. Heck yeah. Alright, hair color. We're gonna be a true dwarf. I don't know why, but like, usually dwarves have an, stereotypically in, series and everything that I've watched, dwarves usually have a little bit of an Irish accent, and well, gingers are essentially the color of the Irish, aren't they? Don't hate me. Alright. Yeah, this looks good. We'll go with that. Alright, join a caravan to Lesbir in the Kingdom of Tolrania. Join a caravan to Murdenhall in the Reich des Drachen. Wow, okay, yeah. So, essentially the Empire of the Dragon. That sounds cool. Join a caravan to Kulvara in the Drahara Desert Nation. Alright, so that's like the Desert Saranid equivalent. Take a ship to Makan in the Maccabian Republic. Take a ship to Forneron in the Elintoran nations. That sounds kind of elfish, probably. Join a caravan to Amarna in the Hakon Empire. Can't put my finger on that one. Sounds kind of Greek, I guess. Greek, Roman, something like that. So that's probably like the... what was in the Prophecy of Pendor? The... Sarleon? I guess the Sarleon was kind of... No, wait, there was actually an empire there, wasn't there? That actually had legionnaires and everything. Something tells me these guys have legionnaires. You know what? We're gonna go to the Empire of the Dragon. You've come through the dry highlands, a plateau exposed to the bitter winds from the north. The land here is frozen for most of the year, but the forests are rich with fur-bearing game, and the rivers are teeming with fish. The riches of the land draw the traders, but the traders in turn draw bandits. You saw the occasional dark figure mounted on a shaggy pony, watching the passage of your caravan from a snowy ridge, and were glad when the spires of Murdenhall came into view across the wide valley of the Boluk River. This land is mysterious as the stories tell of a dragon once seen in the sky, though no one can be sure if this is just a myth. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, approach the town. Here we are. Wait, where's the town? Hello? Is this... seems bugged. Hello? Escort of Kaiser Otto. You're viewing the overland map. Left click on the map to move your party to that location. Enter the selected town or pursue the selected party. Time will pause on the overland map if your party is not moving, waiting, or resting. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's Murden. Wait a minute. Wait a god pecking minute. No. No, welcome to Perisno Adventure. You will soon find that this mod is a bit harder than native and brings you to an entire new world. You will meet new NPCs, discover long-lost treasures, embark on dangerous quests, and more. Currently, the year is 365. Okay, so 1 year. You're just one of the thousands of men out here who seeks to change the future. The kingdom of Tolerania spreads across the center of Perisno. The Reich des Drachen, with their strange creatures and heavy cavalry, dominate the north, along with Macavia and the kingdoms of Drahara and Hakon share the deserts. And the elven kingdom of Elentor inhabit the forests. Minor factions like the demon worshippers and the assassins of Vral Dayun lurk about, waiting to catch easy prey. And on the land far away, a fleet of ships are preparing to set sail for Perisno. In your travels, you will encounter rogues, merchants, and heroes, and more. Notes: if you wish to check out the faction lores, go to know. Oh, okay, so there is plenty of lore. Nice. Something tells me. Let me just check this out. Like, if we just teleport a little bit around. Okay, so something tells me that despite the fact that we turned off the quote-unquote hard mode, Fog of War is effective. Deer herd. Excuse me? Hunt some of the animals. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. So we can actually hunt. Okay, but where are they? And are they gonna be attacking me, or what's going on here? This is interesting. So you can actually get food from hunting. Are those... No, like... I mean, I guess this is true to reality. I mean, if you're gonna go hunt deers with a warhammer, you're probably not gonna have much luck, huh? But can I at least find them is the question. Trying to listen. I hear some sort of neighing, which is weird for deer. You know, I kind of expected, since we selected riding at the beginning, that we would be given a mount, but I guess not. I hear you, but where are you? I'm hearing like the thing. It's not really neighing, is it? Okay, no, so we'll try this another time when we actually have, like, an actual mount and a bow and arrow. Okay, I think I'm gonna restart this because I really didn't want the Fog of War. But hey, at least we see how the Fog of War works. Essentially, you have to go around and find the stuff that you want to discover. So, in a way, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, there we go. So this is a save I prepared. In this one, there is no Fog of War, so we can actually see the full scale of the map. And I gotta say, yeah, it's pretty large. There are a couple of islands here. I'm just wondering if there's anything on them. There is something over there. What are those? Arolo Ojibwakan. Okay. Geldar. Realm of the Falcon. Good God, that is a lot of weight. How many factions are there? Doesn't seem like there are that many, but I don't know. It feels like there's more. Alright, so first things first. I did level up myself a little bit. I didn't really go and buy any different equipment or anything like that. And yeah, last time I forget what I went for the, shall we say, the backstory, and we ended up with this little, I guess, hoodie? We'll go and get some real armor for the next episode when we do a couple of battles and whatnot, but first and foremost, I want to go and check out what the scenes are like. Because I'm curious if they put any custom scenes in here or not. And yes, it does look like they did. It's pretty cool, but it's just a little bit annoying that we ended up that far out. Can I just go to the town center, please? I'm curious what this looks like. Alright. So it is definitely custom. I do not recall the vanilla having anything like this. Now, granted, the textures and everything are pretty vanilla, but like the actual walls and keeps and whatnot, I'm pretty sure that's not vanilla. I dare say that this time. The tavern. Let's check this out. Alright, so pretty Prophecy of Pendor style. Wandering Ashik, even with the Ashiks, nice. Adventurer Guildsman. Ransom Broker, Cavalryman. Greetings, if you have any prisoners, I will be happy to buy them from you. I wish to hire some slaves from you. Wait, we can actually hire slaves? Great, you can buy them for 60 autumns each. My slaves do not come cheap. With proper training, they may become professional warriors. Expensive? That's nothing, I'll buy them. Alright, so how many... Wait, we can buy male slaves, female slaves? What is this? Let's buy a female slave. It sounds wrong and dirty, but we'll see what it actually does. So here we have a dwarven sword and a dwarven woodman shield. We'll have to take care of that, get a few more things. Let's just check like what the actual arms look like as well. Steel heather shield. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to level up our shields and everything a little bit more. Tempered sword. Have a dwarven sword. Yeah, the style of buying I see is a little bit different. So if I wanted to, let's say, go to the goods merchant. Yeah, I did give us a bunch of money. Wait. Why is it jumping? Wait, what's going on? Oh! Oh! So we can select, like... Deal. Aha! Alright, that's pretty cool. That's an interesting way of doing business. It's pretty interesting. Armor, let's see, thick steel coat of plates. Something tells me that we really have to head to the dwarf location, which I believe is over here. It said something about a confederation, right? Kaikoth Confederation. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Dwalnor. Karnoth. Cool. Right, well, we're gonna cheat a little bit and just come here because I'm curious about this place as well. What did the streets look like here? You know I can't... What? Okay, yeah. Very dwarfish. Very dwarfish, that's for sure. Can't tell where the music is from, but it does... I'm looking for some equipment. Show me what you have. Tutorial. Yeah, we were already in a market. What? Reinforced Kaikoth infantry armor. Made by dwarves for dwarf men. That's pretty cool. Kaikoth dark steel helm with rubies. Hello. Yeah, but not with that. I guess we'll buy this. Boom. Yeah, now we look more like a dwarf. Battered silver plate boots, why not? Get ourselves a little bit stronger. Cool. Though I will say, we're kind of... We look dwarfish now, but I'm curious, like, if we go and talk to somebody in an arena or anywhere that is not a dwarf, but rather human. Like, that's a normal human. We're not that much shorter than them, are we? I mean, granted, every dwarf is still going to be looking up when talking to a human, but hey. Tamaris.
Yes?
My apologies if I was rude earlier. What was your story again? Oh, wait, I already talked with her?
I'm an elven noble, and I can wield a sword better than anyone, while my bow can sing with the winds. Not to mention I can be more than a simple asset to you and your party. I am quite young, as you can see, and my pretty features hold a lot of secrets. Will you give me a chance?
Your pretty features. I mean, okay, granted. Pretty. What will you do now?
I'm an elven noble, though I went far away from my homeland to seek the outside world. I wish to join your party if you would have me.
Sounds like you'll be useful. Please come. 50,000 orums. Fine. I'll take you on. Entertainment Guildsman, what is that?
Greetings, friend. Is there anything you need?
Who are you?
I'm a member of the Entertainment Guild. Your guildsmen travel around Perisno's taverns and offer our services to those who wish it. For a price, of course. We provide entertainment to the travel-weary or to people who just want to relax and enjoy.
I see. Would you be able to provide my men and I entertainment if I asked for it?
Certainly. We take requests from any who want it. I'm sure your party's morale will be high once I am finished.
Well, that's good to know. What accent was that? Okay. I'll think about it.
Anything else you need?
Sure. Let's say that I require your services.
That is great to hear. However, before we begin, we require a price of 2,000.
Very well. There you go. Your party's morale has been raised by 20. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Volunteer. Hello. Do you have a need of mercenaries? Sorry, I don't need any mercenaries right now. Okay. Visit the landlords and moneylender. Oh, okay. So this is the acre system once again. For anybody that's not familiar with this system, essentially you can buy some land and you get, well, let me just read through it. There are currently 40 acres of land available for cultivation to provide them with food and other goods. You own 0 acres. You currently owe the money lenders of Dwellers 0. The interest rate is 20% and the contract period amounts to 2 weeks. If you don't manage to pay off your debt until the deadline, the interest is raised to 40%. Buying an existing acre costs 3,110 orums. So you can buy a single acre for that amount, while it sells for orums if you decide to sell it later on. Building a new one requires 4,010. So yeah, buy and prepare uncultivated land for each acre. That would cost you 4010, yeah. The rent paid to landowners currently accumulates to 125 orums per acre every week and has to be collected in a town. Land won't be rented if a town is already well supplied. Okay, so the more people there are, the more land is required for supplies for food and whatnot. And if you buy some land, like if we, for instance, decided to buy, sure, let's buy like all the 40 acres. If we now check, I believe, under the reports, if we go financial report, is that the one? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so the balance right now is 5,000. Now the assets, that's, I believe, what we are supposed to be looking at. The assets will go up with each week. So each acre will give us, what was it, 125 orums. But you do not get it like any sort of rents or anything, like in Gekkokujo, if you remember, when we kept getting it on a weekly basis, essentially as a balance. Here, you actually have to come to the town and pick it up yourself. Reference material, what is this? View all troops, main factions. Oh, hello. But is that a troop tree? I mean, it is sort of a troop tree, but I'm pretty sure that there's an actual troop tree as well, isn't there? View troop trees, there we go. Zan Dynasty, what is this? Wait. This is sort of a weird mix. Zan Kamikaze Warrior, Zan Daimyo. Okay, so those are definitely Japanese, but these look like Mongols. So the two are working together somehow. Though I will say, as a Japanese history enthusiast, and a person that holds a diploma in Japanese culture and language, calling a unit a Zan Daimyo does seem a little off, because Daimyo literally, like the Daimyo, they were lords, and I'm not sure if you will have a bunch of lords in your army. I mean, granted you will, but not as a simple soldier. But, okay, I'm being petty, I think, now. I like the naming, though. I mean, as wrong as it is, I do appreciate a little bit of the cultural reference there. Kingdom of Perisno. Alright, oh, this looks pretty, shall we say, Englishy. English medieval. Kingdom of Tolrania. Same. Reich des Drachen. Okay, but why do you look Arab? Not all of you, I guess. This one looks pretty European medieval as well. Though I love the horses. Drachenknappe. Drachenritter. Okay. Wait, they all have Hacker, not Hacker, what? Wait, no, not Tolrania. I wanted to go, yeah, this. Spearkämpfer. Okay, so spear fighter. Dragoneer. I like that all of them have German names. That's pretty cool. Royal, Drahara. Okay, so these are like, yeah, the Arab Turkish units. Macavia. They're kind of a... Everything is kind of a mix of everything, I see. Because at first I was gonna say, like, these look like sort of Venetian units. Sorry, kind of lost my voice there. That's not what I wanted to do. Although, what levels are the maximum? Okay, so that's 40, 42, 42. Elentor. Alright, so these are definitely the elves, right? They look very, very elvish. Level 60, okay, wow. Okay, that looks cool. That actually looks cool. Those, like, this is what I would imagine the Reich des Drachens to have its armor like, because these look like dragon scales or something like that. Also level 60, and these are archers. They must be deadly as hell. Anybody that's familiar with the mod of Perisno, please do leave in the comment section down below what sort of, like, is the mod, how should I put it, revolved around any specific sort of weaponry? Like, for instance, somebody pointed out that the Prophecy of Pendor mod is predominantly archery based mod. Is Perisno also based on anything, or is like every faction has their own sort of thing? Hakon Legionnaire. Okay, so these are like the well, I wasn't wrong. I said either Greek or Roman, so I guess it's Roman. Level 37. That's not much of a Legionnaire, is it? 37. Wow, your units are pretty darn weak. What gives? What about your Imperial Cavalry? 45. Well, okay, so that looks like a very, very weak. Realm of the Falcon. Oh, okay, so those were the guys that we saw, like, on the very edge. 65! Fraud-scented Falcon. These also, if I may say so, look kind of elfish. Though this one looks Gondorian. Valahir clan. Okay, so these are like the Nords. 52. I'm just looking at the levels a little bit. 54, alright. Oh, hey, there we go. Kaikoth Confederation. These are our guys. Kaikoth Iron Fist. I wonder how we get like these guys. How do we get the OP guys? Level 60. What about these? Level 50. Okay, level 58, level 55. So even the ones that are not like royalty or noble are pretty darn strong. Halberdier 46, Kaikoth Elite Scout. Oh wait, they have arrows, bows, and I love the mount. I really, really love the mount. And Kaikoth High Seekers. Okay. So if we go a full dwarven army, I do believe that the dwarf army would be very, very strong. Geldar. Okay, so these are more elfish, I think. I mean, their ears don't really show it, but maybe they're not elfish, even if they do have like these scaly uniforms as well. Not uniforms, sorry, armors as well. Kretas Monarchy. Cretigian Eidolon Knight. More or less look like mercenaries, if you ask me. Kulan Horde. Okay, so like the Golden Horde. Bakal John. Jesus, what? Bakal Villager. You guys are massive. Also, you look like something from Warhammer. Especially with those things. Yeah, these look like Chaos Warhammer units. Wow. Alright. Suit Giants. Oh, okay, so there are multiple Giants factions. Are there multiple, wait. Venetoran Empire. More Roman-style empire? Okay, Zan Dynasty. Okay, so we've come full circle. So there is only one dwarf faction. We'll definitely go into the dwarf faction at least for the purposes of this let's play. Sorry, not let's play, but first look. You know what we're gonna do? Enter the arena. I'm curious what the arena look. The arena looks pretty cool. Why is it underground? That's the one thing I don't like. Let's go into a different arena. I don't know. We started in Mordenhall, so let's just go. No. Teleport me here. There we go. Let's go to the arena here. There we go. Oh wait, this looks completely normal. That's not cool. The other one actually looked pretty nice. Crine. Hello. Enter the arena here. I like that there's a few things added in here. You know, about the melee fights, good, that's what I'm gonna do. Just curious what the melee fights actually look like. Okay, so what do we have? Like a dagger thing? I think. You. No, hit him! Thank you. Okay, so I definitely cannot defend myself with a dagger. Let's see. Can I get him? I got him. Okay. I'll take the shield, I'll take the practice sword. Thank you very much. Oh. Okay, so you guys are pretty good. Almost defended every single hit. Wow. Though I'm just wondering about the sounds. About the sound effects. Because as I'm hitting these guys, it just sounds like I'm hitting... It legitimately sounds like I'm hitting flesh with a stick. Listen. See? Doesn't really sound very slicey or anything like that. Naturally, we do have a wooden sword right now. I'm just curious if when in battle and carrying an actual sword, will the sound effects be different? Alright, so we've checked this out. Let's also check, we usually go in the first episode for a tournament. So any tournaments anywhere close, Fort, Freising, Golf, Grund, and Qualitaka. Qualitaka? Okay, we'll go to Freising. I need to leave now, thank you very much. Okay, so Freising sounds German, so should be in this... Yep, it is. There we go. Enter Freising. Join the tournament, place a bet on yourself, go ahead. 500, alright. So this is another mod where you get, I believe, 20,000 if you place a successful bets on yourself on every single fight. I think the maximum you can get is 20,000. It's not that easy getting these guys. No, come on, I wanted to just get the rider! I want the horse! But I guess I can't really reach the rider without hitting the horse as well, huh? Alright. No. Okay, so a mixture of everything. Javelins, and you do have a sword. That's good. That's good. I like the fact that you can actually swap to a different weapon, even if you are given. Oh, it's done. Okay. Even if you are given a ranged weapon like this. Oh, okay. Here we go. We got a horse. I guess I'll take care of these guys. Or at least try to. No, guys, come on, stop losing. Stop losing. Okay, so you... Ow. Ow. Wait. Where are the blue guys? Have I already lost all of my partners? That's not fun. Wait a minute. No, why did it show orange when the white guy got taken down? I have a blue tunic, I guess. Are you wanna... You're one of my... Wait, but we don't have the same color... What? Okay, I'm guessing that's a little bit of a bug. I was blue, they were not really white, I guess that's kind of beige. But you get the point. We were not the same color. That's why I wanted to attack him. Okay, we're winning. So far. Oh, they're still not that easy to take down. And yeah, I know, we're much beefier than we were. Like, we have Iron Skin level 10, I believe, and a Power Strike level 10. So, we should be hitting them for much more than we are. But oh well. Nya! Okay, never mind, no nya. Am I actually gonna have to break your shield? Ah, hey! can I... No, I can't hit, apparently. Aha! 6 damage? Really? That's all? Okay, so all I'm gonna be taking is my sword out. Killing your horse. Or knocking it out. There we go. Okay, so you don't have a shield. So you're a perfect target for me. There we go. You, on the other hand, do have a shield. Which I'm gonna try and make too heavy for you to carry. Because I'm sure that's how it works, right? Isn't that how Pila worked for the Romans? I wonder how many more that can actually sustain before bloody breaking. Dude, you're a Hulk. Okay, I'm just gonna try and nudge you a little bit. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Hey, hey, hey. Hey! Easy, boy! Easy! What the? Okay, you're definitely a stronger guy, huh? Oh! Weapons Master Erit. Good God! Okay, that was a challenge. Whew! I almost regretted getting too close. Hey, come on. I didn't even hit the horse. I wanted to hit the horse. Because I want to demount him. Dismount him, not demount him. What am I even talking about? 60 damage to mount. Should be one more hit and that's it, right? And then we'll be on even footing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I mean, the difference between fighting this guy and fighting the Weapons Master, like, holy damn. The Weapons Master guy was also, like, fainting the whole time. That was pretty cool. That was exhilarating, to say the least. Why does the dwarf keep getting no, like, why does the enemy, does the enemy not have, like, a vertical advantage enough already? Do they really need mounts, and why am I always on foot? Is this game trying to, like, prove a point or something? Okay, so we got another good one, relatively. Still, not as good as the Weapons Master. Clothus. Alright, so I'm guessing all of these are characters. Okay, so it's 21,900 if you win the whole thing. It's pretty good, pretty good. I did like the actual arena, so at least the actual arena isn't... sorry, no, this arena is completely normal, but the Dwarven arena that we were in, that looked pretty interesting. Just in general, having something at least a little bit different in it, in the sense of the little tower over here. Kind of wondering, like, if you could be sneaky enough in a melee fight, if you could climb up and shoot the guys down? Probably. What is this? Oh, I'm guessing this is like the light source or something? This is cool. This is cool. Okay, yeah, the scenes are pretty darn cool. Alright, what else can we look at for the first episode? The camp menu, what can we do? Change game settings. Alright, sword parties. If enabled, party sorting will be turned on. This will sort all NPC parties, including garrisons, as well as, okay, yeah, that's usually how it works, isn't it? Sword player fiefs. If enabled, all garrisons and player fiefs will be sorted automatically. I'm pretty sure it should be on. Use old random scenes. No. I like the new ones. I've already grown weary of the old ones. Disable companions' complaints. That's pretty good. Will mute your companions' complaints about each other on your decisions. While disabled, your companions will not leave the party regardless of how they feel about leadership. Alright, so, I mean, it wouldn't be completely fair, and I'm sure there's like a companion compatibility circle like you have for Gekuhujo and Prophecy of Pendor and whatnot. Charge on death. If enabled, your units will break formation and charge when you die. Yeah, I believe that's how it worked in Gekuhujo as well, except for the archers. The archers always stood still. Charge! If enabled, lords' parties will always charge in battle instead of dancing in circles.
Not sure what you mean by dancing in circles. Disable horse archers AI. Disabled improves horse AI, turning them back into complete morons, but reducing lags in battles. Yeah, I kind of had to reduce a couple more things like shadow quality, etc., because the battles were a bit laggy. But I don't know, like I kind of like it's frustrating, granted, because when you fight against certain factions that have a bunch of horse archers, they just literally ride around you, kite you, and keep shooting at you. But on the other hand, I mean, it at least makes the AI a little bit smarter. Like calling the usual AI morons is not a oversimplification or anything like that. They actually are morons. Do not force cavalry to mount. If disabled, cavalry will not dismount in crowds. If disabled, will not dismount. Drawback: when dehorsed, riders will rather passively look for a new horse. Huh. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that. Disable fire arrows. When enabled, soldiers will fire fire arrows during night. And that's pretty cool. When enabled. Okay, so if we have... Wait, so it's enabled, default enabled. Yeah, okay. Battle overview map. When enabled, a small transparent map of the current battle will appear in the upper right corner of the combat screen. I do like that. Reinforcement wave 6. Reinforcement threshold multiplier 6. Reinforcement amount multiplier 5. This sets the number of troops that appear in each reinforcement wave. Huh. The actual amount depends on battle advantage and battle size options. Is not limited by battle size options. What about this? This sets the threshold for troops before a reinforcement is spawned. The actual threshold will depend on battle advantage. Okay, yeah. Overworld options. Wait time multiplier. This sets the time multiplier while resting and waiting. Usually pretty useful to have it higher. Yes, default 8 sounds good. Center waiting time. Sets how many hours you will spend while resting at a town or village. Can it be unlimited? Because if I set to wait, I really don't want to keep clicking wait every 24 hours, but I wish it was unlimited until you actually move. Enable all trade menus. What is this? When enabled, use native so like you don't do the whole click deal thing, but you can actually just control click everything. Honestly, yeah, I would prefer the old one. No offense to anybody that actually prefers the new style, but I do like the old one. Zan invasion date. After this date, the Zan will evade. Do not set it to an earlier date than 35 days from current day. Default 156. I did not move this. No, wait, I did. I set it to 1 year, because, I don't know, sounded like a good option. Just wait for 1 year, try and get to a hardy point, and then have the Zan invade. Horse speed limitation. When enabled, this causes the horses to travel slower as they take damage. When enabled, so it's not enabled right now. Terrain advantage in auto-calculated battles. Ticked, auto-calculated battles give advantage to factions on their home terrain. Unticked, as in native, and auto battles are only based on party size and troop levels. Interesting. Lords returning from exile, enabled, yes. Diplomacy AI changes. What is this? Center points for fief allocation are calculated instead of villages. God, okay, what is... for quest rescue, prisoner and quest offer gift relatives that can be a target of the quest has been extended to include uncles and aunts and in-laws. Alterations to script calculate troop score. Medium food consumption increases in towns as prosperity increases. Consumption also increases with garrison sizes. Lord's looting skill affects how much gold they take from the player when they defeat him. Lord's leadership skill modifies their troop wage cost the same way it does for the player. The player can lose gold when his fiefs are looted like lords, the same way that lord party sizes increase as the player progresses. Mercenary party sizes also increase to maintain their relevance. Okay, wow, okay, so that's a lot of stuff. Diplomacy and economics changes. The same way that lord party size increases as the player progresses. Mercenary party, yeah, okay, that's normal. Wait, so these two are the same things? I think so. Anti-woman prejudice level. Wait, what is...
Some changes for lord relation games. Losses when feasts are allocated. Kings overrule lords slightly less frequently on faction issues. In deciding who to support for a fief, minor parameter changes for certain personalities. Some lords will still give priority to fiefless lords or to the lord who conquered the center if they have a slightly negative relation. Normally the cutoff is 0 for all personalities. Ah, okay. Anti-woman prejudice level. Disabled levels the playing field for female player characters. Default is a native. High increases the sexism, anti-woman prejudice of the medieval setting for female player characters. Okay, I mean, we went with a male character, so it doesn't really matter for us. Disable mod formations if checked. Default disabled. Wait, so it's enabled now? Because it's not ticked? If checked, this disables the formation mod. Okay. Allow formation rotation. If enabled, this allows your formation to pivot to face the center of the enemy's party. Yes. Scale AI versus battle size. If enabled, reduces the intelligence of the AI when in larger battles to help improve performance. Okay. AI defense stance blocked. If enabled, prevents the AI from taking up a defensive stance, leading to prolonged waiting periods. If enabled. It is enabled. I hate that. Disable. Put player in division. Such which division the player is made a part of. Oh, okay. So like if we're part of infantry, archers, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Silver Stag mod toggle options. What is this? Enable combat sprinting. When enabled, soldiers, player, and AI on foot may attempt to close the gap with their enemy at a sprinting speed based upon their agility, strength, and athletics. Note, turning this on will help. Turning this off will help the CPU performance. Okay, so we'll keep it off for now. Stamina bar color, gold. Okay. Wait, there's stamina? Didn't look like there was. Rider's damage when unhorsed? No. Enabled encumbrance penalties. When checked, the player and companions will have penalties to athletics, shields, power draw, riding, and horse archery based upon the total weight of their equipment. Turning this off will greatly help CPU and... Sure. Disable village allies. When yes, please. No, wait. Disable. Right. When enabled, this prevents villagers from joining your side when you're defending their village. That is like annoying as heck, because if you have a strong army, you suddenly have only half of that army because the other half is just useless villagers. Enable combat enhancements. When enabled, this allows silver stack combat enhancements, including several above options and shield bash. Alright, sounds good. What sort of actions can we take? Retire from adventuring. Preserve some of the raw food in your inventory. Excuse me? What food will you try to preserve, either through smoking or salting? Some of it may get lost in the process depending on your cooking skill, and it will take some time. I'll preserve it. Oh, okay, so... This is awesome, because if you slaughter, like, cattle or deer, I take it, you do get fresh meat, but it probably rots. And this actually allows you to make sure that it doesn't rot. That's pretty cool. That's cool. Also, what is this? Craft and armor. Lightweight, race, male dwarves, body armor. Wait, we can actually produce armor? Reinforced version, lordly version, heavy, weight 30, strength 32, head armor 1, body armor 80. Leg armor 35. It requires engineer 10 and 400,000 atoms for a lordly version. Good God! This! Choose a prototype for the current armor. Well, it needs to be very, very armor-like. You know what? I like the darker one. Okay, so, but how do you make it, I wonder? I guess it's not allowing us because we don't really have an engineering level high enough. But wow, okay, okay. So when you're rich enough and you actually have somebody with engineering level 10, or do you have to have engineering level 10? I'm kind of hoping that you don't have to. But that's a nice little addition. I love that. Manage auto loot settings. Okay, so that's, yeah, I know what auto loot is. Diplomacy preferences. Horse speed, diplomacy, battle continuation, battle terrain advantage, disable lords returning from exile, currently enable. Okay, so everything else is normal. What about reports? View troop trees, we saw that. View character report, anything specific over here? Nope. Everything normal. View party morale reports. Recent events, food variety, inspirational soldiers. We can have inspirational soldiers, huh? It's pretty interesting. Party morale, financial report, we already went to that one. Prosperity report, total times with prosperity 400 to 500, 0. Most of them just simply have prosperity normal with 300 to 400. Cool, cool. Political and courtship report, so our friends and enemies, etc. That's, or rather, our lordly relations and courtships. Or is political something else? Political and courtship field companion mission report. No lords by relation. No. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. Reference material. Oh, right. We were out of here. Okay, so we checked the reports. We checked the camps. The options. Everything else is normal. I did have to increase the performance a little bit, like you saw. Let's see. Inventory. Everything normal. Character. Nothing different here. Notes, parties. Perisno concepts. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is where you can find lore and whatnot. Auto sell, fog of war, rideable mounts, horses found all over Perisno cavils. You actually can ride elephants? Wyverns found in Reich des Drachen. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You actually have wyverns? Horse merchant. Okay, no, these are horses. Do they appear later on, or what gives? You got me excited. Don't get me excited and let me down. No, not goods. Not goods, horses. Stubborn yarn painted white wolf. That looks like the God, I forget the name. I think it was called Kami or something like that, where you're like one of those wolf foxes or whatever you want to call them. Still don't see any wyverns. No. I want you to teleport. I said teleport. Good God. Horse. Young wolf. No, I don't see any wyverns though. Okay, that's a little bit of a letdown, but maybe, just maybe, they appear later on. A messenger rides up to you and tells you that the Illikins in the mountains of the Reichlands have proclaimed their chosen one and are now marching for war against the Reich. Oh, wow. Okay, so you have random things like that happening as well. It's pretty cool. Alright, so let me just show you where we're gonna continue next time. Alright, so this will be our character in the next episode. Now, granted, I went with the most OP stuff that you can possibly find. I leveled up ourselves a little bit more. As you can see, 85 to head helmets. Sorry, not head helmet, head armor. Kaikoth double mail. Thick Kaikoth double mail. So plus 60 to body armor, plus 28 to leg armor. That is still not the most OP that I have found anywhere, of course. Battered silver plate boots. So we can still find even better stuff. I went with a warhammer, a thick iron-plated dwarf shield, and of course some a little bit of a bow and arrow action as well. And look at our mount, Spirited Armored Tour. One thing I am missing is the possibility in the camp menu to recruit your prisoners to your party, preserve. Yeah, like just check your own units. Because I want to show you what this mod actually looks like in on the actual battle map. But in order to see that, you'll just have to wait for the next episode. So in this episode, we went through all of the options. We went through the possible economy system that you can make use of, aka the landlords and moneylenders. Of course, you can also go to the guild master as per usual and do an enterprise as well. What is that? Well, to be honest, I think that the guild would like to know you. Okay, yeah, so you do have to increase your standing with the populace a little bit more before you can do that, but you can have enterprises, you can do money lenders, and of course, also, you can go and do the usual prisoner management, option in order to get prisoners and sell them to the ransom brokers. The ransom brokers allowing you to recruit slaves, which you can then turn into soldiers for your army, is a pretty interesting addition as well. Like, Perisno has a bunch of additional options that I quite like, but I am curious what you guys think about it. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about Perisno? Do you guys think that you might think about also voting for Perisno for the upcoming Let's Play? Let me know what you think, like I said, and as always guys, until next time, if you like what I do, please do consider leaving a like, share these videos around, subscribe if you haven't yet, the usual. And I'll see you next time, and until then, as always, ad gloriam.